Hello guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back. Today we're going to be reacting to the very last episode of Sex Education Season 2. So, we have reached the end after weeks. Finally, I am really dying to see this. And also, before we begin today, I really hope that all of you guys are doing okay, are doing fine with this situation, with the current situation that we're having nowadays. I know that it's been really difficult, more difficult for more countries than others. I really hope from the bottom of my heart that all of you are doing okay, and I really hope that we can all get through this. In my Patreon, in the following weeks, now that I'll be finishing with Sex Education, I'm gonna be continuing with Veep and with Fleabag. In my Patreon, I will be posting the full reaction, the full-length reaction episode per episode, and then on YouTube at the end of each episode, I'm gonna be uploading kind of like a mix of the whole season right at the end of my watch. Let's go ahead and let's watch this.
We got 3 million miles to reach on the moon. Ready? Yeah.
Ow! Sorry.
Before we reach on the Now one on.
How so romantic. Teamwork.
And he is refusing to take ownership for the severity of his actions.
Fine. Okay, yes, I spoke to people at school. I gave out some...
Because I thought I was raising you to be a man who took responsibility for his actions.
Ouch.
And because, as the primary carer in your life, I always get your worst. And I'm tired of it.
My poor Jean.
Yeah, here we go. Well done, that's it. Uh-oh.
No, you can't hate musicals. People hate musicals have no soul. What about Hedwig?
I made these for you. Thanks. What's with the rogar? I had an extra cupcake.
Oh, thanks.
It's a picture of your face when it's concentrating. Good luck. See you there.
Do you think she misses me? I don't know, Dad.
Highly doubt it.
I'm sure musicals aren't really your thing, but...
Is it like Frozen? Because that was very sad.
Yeah,
This man.
I better go.
But he didn't say sorry. I understand that I hurt you, but he did not say I'm sorry or I apologize.
What makes you think you're perimenopausal?
I've been feeling very tired.
Okay, just one thing that I have to get out of my chest right now. So, yes, Raheem has been amazing and just like so nice and like a good person, and he has tried to woo Eric so much, and he's been succeeding obviously. But I also think that regardless just like of Adam, not like putting Adam into the picture, but they are trying really hard to show that contrast between how are Eric and Regine versus Eric and Adam. The real thing is that you don't have to just to make a relationship where you have to get along with that person. Regine and Eric have fundamental, very different ways to perceive life and very different sense of humor. Ultimately, when you put them next to each other, Adam and Adam and Eric and Regine and Eric, it's obvious that Adam and Eric they get along better because culturally or like mentally or however you want to put it, they have a bigger connection and they have a better relationship on that end now that Adam is not being a total asshole and bullying Eric. And Regine, even though he's trying very hard and he loves him very much and all of that, you know, like, it's the chemistry, the ultimate chemistry, because you cannot only be kissing and making out and like having sex with your partner. You also have to like get along and being able to have a chat and enjoy things together as well as enjoy things apart. I don't like that they're pinning them against each other. The couples, the ships, they're being put against each other very obviously, but I do see it that regardless of Adam and Eric, Regine and Eric, they do have that lack of, not chemistry or the spark, because it is there, but I don't see them lasting for that long. Yeah, I don't know, that's kind of like what I'm thinking right now.
This guy's such shit.
Tell me about it, that's how it is. Oh, damn.
Yeah. Her parent is using drugs and she's unfit to care for her. We're on in 5 minutes, babe. Yeah, I'll be there in a sec.
Our best and brightest students are competing at the NSQC finals today, and you must stay for the first performance of Romeo and Juliet, the musical, tonight. It's going to be quite an event.
Both of them are going to go so wrong.
Did you not like me as much as you thought you would?
Of course I like you.
How could you leave me?
And I thought you were a lesbian now. You're into kitchen stuff or some shit.
No, Adam, you idiot. You're my... Ah. You can...
Oh, no.
No conferring.
Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to dock you 5...
Sorry, you kind of turned into Braveheart there.
You're pregnant, Jean.
I really thought they were doomed.
Whereas you do one thing really well and you never shut up about it.
If you're referring to my Rubik's Cube,
Fucking tell him.
I don't just do it well. I'm actually the 28th.
We know, Dex, we know.
We do.
Down and pop it, and pop it. Not at me, I'm faculty. You got...
Sorry, I can't go on stage. I'm going to humiliate myself.
Jackson, babe, you're not a great actor.
Yeah.
Yet. The most this. It's not in there, is it? No.
And the civil blood makes civil hands unclean. Fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed love.
Good morrow, cousin. Good morrow, cousin.
Come on.
Colin, does anyone have eyes on Jackson?
Jackson, check you. I'll go back on. I know all the lines. Shut the fuck up, Quentin, you piece of shit. Jesus Christ!
Come on, Jackson. Come on.
What's wrong with him? I don't know.
Show him.
Get on with it!
Show them. He's gonna see beef. Right? Or something.
Good morrow, cousin.
Is the day so young?
Cue Mercutio.
And squeezing and loving, yeah, just do it. And after you do,
Adam is to like.
Stop!
something to say!
Eric Effiong. Eric Effiong, I have something to say to you.
Adam, I'm over here.
I want to hold your hand.
Oh.
Will you hold my hand?
Yes.
Play the next one now.
Go through the vagina,
Please.
Why are the Gruffs ruining my show? Colin!
She wasn't giving out sex advice. I was, and I shouldn't have been, because I'm 16 years old, and, well, I've only had sex once.
You're so cute.
You can... Oh, yeah.
It's so weird smiling.
Raheem, I'm sorry. I don't apologize.
Let's be mates.
Move that.
Could you let her know that I was here? And
He's
tell
so
her to check
not
her
telling
messages.
her.
Hey, Maeve. I know you can't answer this right
Why
now
is her
because,
her
I'm
phone
watching
not
you
blocked?
on live TV. It's not too late.
Message deleted.
Fuck you. Oh.
This is how it works.
You know, I think that what I was trying to say before, and I got distracted, is that Adam and Eric are sort of friends. You can kind of see the relationship becoming in like friends / lovers, whereas with Regine and Eric it's just lovers. They get along, but they don't have that sort of connection. But nobody, especially Regine, but nobody deserves to be treated like Regine was treated this episode. Like, get the fuck out. That boy was so good, so nice, so respectful, so honest, so open. I feel for him. It's not good. Obviously, it's not good, but it's like, I hated it. And even then, he was a bigger person. Even though he was treated like shit right now, like at the end of this episode, he was a bigger person of not being like super dramatic or super angry or punching anybody. And all of those, I would have done all of those, honestly. But he just got up, gave his advice, and just took his dignity and went on with his life. And honestly, good for him. Like, I understand why Isaac erased the message from Otis, the voicemail. But I do hate it, because we are still dragging these fucking plot lines since season 1. And I'm not loving it. I am not loving it. Ola and Lily, yes, please. And also Jackson saying Viv and just like being paused again, and maybe in the future being something more. I thought that they were gonna be end up together. I wasn't loving it, and I'm glad it did not happen, because we saw them more as friends, and I never saw that romantic connection. So let's see what happens in next season with those two. But overall, I'm besides Raheem, I am really happy with how things ended. We still need to see what happens with Jean, her pregnancy, and her relationship. So guys, what do you think about the ending and the whole season in general? What do you think is going to happen in the next season? What do you want to watch next? I'll probably be testing out the first episode of the second season of You on YouTube after this, and also I'll continue doing Veep and Fleabag, and also I wanted to continue a little bit with The Politician because I did like the show, although it was not my priority because I did have a lot of things to do on that moment. So let me know what else is coming new that you want to watch in my reaction videos, and you know, as always, thank you very much for watching with me. Have a great day, and I will see you around.